I think what he is suggesting is prudent, and I think it's in keeping with what most uh, public health experts, uh, including me, have been recommending leading up to this holiday.
What would you recommend that people do if they do want to get together for Thanksgiving?
Gathering within your own household group, in other words, your own bubble, if you will, the people that you have been uh, living with and interacting closely with over time is safest. Uh, and I think to the extent that people from outside your own household are going to be joining you, the safest approach would be for those individuals to have quarantined for the previous 2 weeks and to be tested very shortly before the event, before the gathering, and of course test negative before. I think that that's really the safest approach.
And then aside from that, any things that people can do at the gathering itself to protect themselves and others?
Well, it's the usual things. It's social distancing, uh, so making sure that there's enough space between people, mask wearing when you're not eating, uh, especially if you've not been able to verify that someone is quarantined before joining and been tested negative before joining. All of the things that we know work in terms of decreasing transmission. I think other things you can do is, depending on what the weather is like, if we have fair weather, if some of the festivities can be conducted outdoors, that would be great. But it is late November on Long Island, so uh, we can't count on that. But indoors, certainly doing things that increase ventilation. So keeping windows open if you can, multiple windows, to allow fresh air flow, ventilation. Keeping doors open if you can. Again, it depends on what the weather conditions are like, but anything that increases ventilation, airflow, it would be of benefit.